Okay, we're live.
Alright, that's good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the interview with LaughStock production. Uh, so how have you been?
I've been good.
That's nice. First question is, how did you get into plush tubing?
Well, I would say in 2012,
Yeah.
I used to like a lot of Angry Birds, and basically I saw a video that said it was from Exploding. It was from a YouTube called Exploding Film. That's what he's known now, but back then it was Jay Sullivan, 1998, and he basically made a series called Angry Birds Craptastic Adventures that I thought was really funny. So I really used to watch and enjoy those, so I wanted to do some of my own. So I used to buy Angry Bird plushies and stuff, and I guess play out the series. And I got into Mario around 2017 when I started watching Vester and Friends and SML.
Vesta and
But
Friends.
yeah, my main inspiration though was Exploding Film and Super Mario Logan.
It's pretty similar. I got into plush tubing from Angry Birds from Luigi fan. His Angry Birds Go series got me in.
All right.
We're gonna wait for people to join and we'll ask more serious questions. But basically, the next thing I have to ask is, are you planning to do any merchandise? Because I saw on Instagram you were talking about a DVD or a DVD of some sort.
So what happened was I was really into DVDs and stuff, and I put one of my remastered series on DVDs. And what I wanted to do was kind of sell like seasons. The only
Yeah,
problem is, yeah. What were we gonna say? Sorry, I cut you off there.
no. I was just saying, yeah.
But basically, I want to sell. The only problem was with like Nintendo because I'm kind of making money off of their characters, so I don't really want to get any legal issues with Nintendo. But if I could start selling like the season, but then again, like you can also just watch the seasons for free on YouTube. So I was thinking of having like exclusive episodes on there or something.
That'd be smart. If I have anything to put an input for the whatever you call it, the season thing, I would recommend you won't get in trouble with Nintendo if you put a licensed brand of Nintendo. This is because it's public domain technically, so Nintendo couldn't technically sue you, but you should be careful with it because, in my opinion, I think that's one of the reasons why SML can't use Nintendo characters is because they were selling the characters of Mario and Bowser Jr. as puppets, but they took the licensed names of the Mario characters,
Yeah, I get you. Um, if I were to sell them though, I probably wouldn't sell much copies. For two
Makes
reasons.
sense.
For one, as my computer is updating, it's kind of like getting rid because I use iDVD, which is like a very old application from like the old MacBooks that I used. That's how I made the DVDs,
Yeah.
and the application might die out and not work soon. So I'm just trying to get things done. You can also do it at any other store as well. Like you can go to CVS or like Walgreens and get
Yeah, you can
DVDs.
also, if you have other Walmarts where you live, or is that not a thing?
I don't know because mainly there's a lot of places where like you take photo books or something to like print photos out,
Yeah.
which I'm aware of, but
Walmart,
yeah.
because I live in Canada, and in Canada, Walmart, you can take, or Costco, you can take your DVDs from a VSH and they'll turn them for DVDs for free.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, private chat. In backstage, okay. Sorry about that. So that's nice. If you ever did start selling these, what would be your price for them?
Well, if let's say I'm selling the seasons per se, they'd probably go around 14 to 13. Only because this has a lot of episodes on it. If I'm doing
Makes
like in
sense.
general, oh, what?
I said makes sense.
Yeah. But if it was like the movies in general, I'd go around the 15 and the 16 because I don't want to make them too expensive because,
The
like I
free,
said, I don't want to.
the
Yeah,
free
it's
on
like
YouTube stuff.
Yeah, because like I said, two reasons you can watch these all these things for free on YouTube, and I don't want to get in trouble with Nintendo, so the prices I wouldn't really put them that high.
I'm doing the same thing. I literally copied a couple of my shows, and and if I'm going on a road trip, I'd watch them and then correct them along as I go with data and stuff.
Yeah.
But you want to talk about an iceberg a lot. So
Yeah.
there was an iceberg I remember. Let me just go and find out. It was the SMS iceberg.
Yeah, for my series.
I know, but that's what I meant. That's what it's called. So it starts off with the fourth season. I don't know too much about your show, so you can explain this as long as oh my gosh, stay open. So the fourth season. I'm gonna guess that's like the fourth season of your show.
Yeah, right now I'm on my fourth season. Yeah, exactly. Right now I'm working on season 4 of my series.
And then also at the top of the iceberg is obviously your Instagram, which is
Yeah.
And then in the pretty much at the top is the only 3 TAP episodes. So what does that mean?
So basically, around like February of 2020, I basically wanted to do my own little Angry Birds series as well, because I still want to do Angry Birds after a while. So
Yeah.
I made my own series called The Angry Birds Show, and I only ended up making 3 episodes, because around the time I was working on the third episode originally, around like February 2020, I got like grounded, so I wasn't able to make that much. So I was only made 2 episodes, right?
Yeah.
And then around the time I was making my first movie, I wanted to introduce a new bird to the flock. So that's why I introduced Terrence, or the green swamp bird, as I call him. So I basically made that episode because it was gonna follow up with the movie.
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan of Angry Birds. I have like a garbage tin of Angry Birds. Don't ask me why. But I have a question. Do you still own your Angry Bird plushies? Are they in storage somewhere, or have you sold them off? Because lots of people I know have sold them.
I have a lot of them. I actually have mainly almost all of them. The only ones I'm really missing, because I have more birds than pigs, but the reason I don't get that much like pigs is because most pigs are either just duplicates of the regular pig, or
Yeah,
a
which
lot
is
of them are just one. Yeah, or a lot of them are the ones I already have.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
But well, that's pretty cool. I like Angry Birds. Norm is dead.
That's Omnom. I don't know if you know who.
Oh,
Omnom.
Omnon. Yes, I know what that game is. I used
Yeah.
to play it all
So
the time.
spoiler alert for people that haven't watched my movie yet. Omnom was the main villain of my movie, and he also appeared in Warzone, and it was Omnom's fruit, but Omnom's fruit was meant for plush tutorial, which never came out. But I just uploaded the video since I couldn't upload anything that day.
Yeah.
What?
So it's like your main bad guy died. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be.
In the movie.
You don't have to say this if you don't want to, but are you planning to make a sequel to your first movie?
Yeah, I'm actually working on that. I just need to collect a couple of new things. Like I need to get a new Mario and new Bowser Jr. because they're kind of wearing out right now. And I have a pretty good plot right now for the second movie.
I just want to ask: does Nom Nom come back from the dead? If he does, you don't have to tell me. But if you do want to share that, you can. If you don't want to, just type in private chat, and I will shut my mouth.
Well, we've never seen. Well, Omnom has appeared in one of my latest videos called Resurrection of the Old Ones, which is where I brought back Crack Bear and Stutter because they're some of my favorite characters. When I killed off in the movie.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring them back because obviously I love playing as those characters, and Omnom made a little appearance as there in the afterlife.
Yeah, he appeared as a cameo in heaven or hell, whatever.
Yeah.
He appeared as like a cameo. I also made a movie. It's shitty. Don't watch it. Never watch it. I'm going to remake it, but my villain also died, and I have plans of bringing him back from the dead. But yeah, it makes sense. Uh,
Okay.
redeemed Crackbeard.
Yeah. So basically, in my series, Crackbear, think of him as like the Black Yoshi in my series.
Ah,
Crackbear was like a gangster panda overall, and he committed a lot of crimes and stuff. And in my movie, again, another spoiler, he basically redeemed himself by basically he basically helped out Mario and Junior when they were trapped by Omnom in the movie. He also died in there as well, and there was like a funeral scene for him, but I brought him back now.
yeah, that's who the panda was. Because I was scrolling through your Instagram and I saw the panda. I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
I knew a little bit about your channel before. I watched a couple of your videos and stuff, but I couldn't watch all of your videos before this live stream. And the day before, I would have been up until 12 in the night.
Yeah. I get you.
And then a little bit below the surface, but still kind of well known, is Malfoa. I don't know how to spell that. How to say that? Math.
Well, that stands for Mario and Luigi Freakout Adventures. So basically, that was an old series I made. I mean, it was an old series I made back in 2017. It was obviously inspired by Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures from SML.
Yep.
And I basically, that series, I kind of ripped it off. Like, I used, like, for example, Mama Luigi, although I now said that whenever I mention Mama Luigi in that series, that's referring to Lewis now.
Yeah.
So,
Lots of PlushTube was originally ripped off, or was inspired. Didn't rip it off, but inspired
yeah.
by Crazy and Dumb Adventures. For example, Richie's first show, his first video, and his first few videos was actually that was still up on Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb or Dumb Adventure or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Two new Yoshis. I don't know if that's a secret or anything, but two new Yoshis.
Yeah, so I introduced two new Yoshis. Jamal, who is who is my Russian black Yoshi that I added to my series around like Christmas, and
Russian?
Ricardo, which is a Mexican blue Yoshi in my series.
Ha!
Yeah, they both have. Jamal has appeared in a couple of videos. He appeared in Meet Jamal, obviously. And I don't remember where else he appeared in. It's been a while, because some drama happened. But basically, Jamal appeared and Ricardo appeared in the Taco Bargain.
Wait, did you say some drama happened?
Yeah.
Can you explain that? I want to hear about that because that's important.
So,
Unless if there's drama or on this, which there is not.
So basically, what happened was with a close friend of mine, we basically made a He wanted to do a crossover with me, right?
Makes sense. Lots of PlushTubers do
So
that.
like he wanted me to do that because because he thought because his channel was a little bit more bigger than me because I knew him before his channel got famous. So
Yeah.
he wanted to help me get subscribers. So I was like, oh, all right. And we also want to do a crossover in general. So he made a couple teasers about it and stuff. And that was around the time his channel was really starting to grow, like when he was hitting 400. So basically, I like candlelighting my videos. Like I don't like confusing. I actually want to create a timeline with my series.
Yeah, but yeah, I made a timeline. But the one thing that really makes me mad, and you have to be careful about, is if you. What the hell did I just do? Sorry about that. If you're making a timeline, if you make multiple videos one after each other, the thing that always has a problem with me, I make a previous video, which was canonly in the timeline 10 years or who knows how much, 10 days before that video. So then you screw it all up.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. We're gonna talk, or what's going on?
You can talk.
Oh, okay. So basically, he was creating quote unquote new projects and some fake trailers for series. Like he was overhyping things too much, and look. It's fine if you're delaying one project because you're working on another thing. That's fine, but it was affecting my channel. Like I was losing subs from it. and he started working on it for a little bit, and I was like, dude, like, you need to upload this. Like, it's honestly fucking up my videos. And he became really toxic overall, and that's why there was a lot of Mario videos because I couldn't really film any Junior videos since those Junior characters were in his universe. So I really just got pissed off at him, and one day, like, and it's also his Discord chat was also toxic with me. Like, I can't say this on the stream because it's like a little bit too personal, but it almost caused
Understandable.
me to do something. So I basically he removed me because I honestly got back at him and he got mad. So he basically blocked me and removed me from Discord server, which honestly I'm not really that mad about because I'm actually finally free of him and I can make all the new videos I want and stuff.
It makes sense. If I recommend, if you're in the same situation as you will, if someone is in the same situation as you, would you recommend them to leave the situation?
Well, I'd really recommend to leave. I think what was hard for me to leave is because he was a close friend, and I guess I don't know, something was telling me that he would change or like something would happen, but people really need to like let go of a lot of close friendships because sometimes they'll use that as an advantage and they can also do a lot to you.
Yeah, that's happened to me with some friends on YouTube. They
Yeah,
just, they just,
so
they just ruin your thing. And if it was a good thing that you did it because the thing is, if you overhype something and then it doesn't come out in like 10 months or how long ever it was supposed to come out, people start getting mad and frustrated because it hasn't come out yet, and they've been waiting for, and there's still new stuff coming out. So, you know.
yeah.
But let's go to the next thing on the thing. The three Mario, not mother, Mario brothers. I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's Mario, Luigi, and the dude you mentioned, the Mama
Yeah,
Luigi dude.
Lewis. So in my series there's
Yeah.
three Mario brothers. Um it actually came up as like a little funny idea. So basically back then, my first ever Mario plush was the Wing Cap Mario and this bootleg Goldie Luigi, which now became Lewis. And at the time, it was just gonna be the Wing Cap Mario and the bootleg as my main Mario and Luigi. But
Yeah.
then one day I went to Toy R Us and I found a Sine 2010 Luigi. I was like, oh, I want to use this one because it looked a
Better.
lot better and it was official. I ended up getting it, and that's kind of why, like, for a while, Lewis was actually known as Mama Luigi, which obviously was ripping off.
Yeah.
Um, So then, after I ended Mario Luigi Freakout Adventures, he just became Lewis,
Lewis.
and yeah, I guess his first canon-wise appearance was in Mama Yoshi, which was a video during season 2.
Actually, I want to talk about something about Mama Luigi. And this is just for every Mama Luigi. People say it's a ripoff of SML's Mama Luigi, and if it's cloned and whatever, that makes sense. But the reason why people call people Mama Luigi is because of Do you know why people call? You know how Mama
Yeah,
Luigi
because in the
originally came
original
out?
cartoons,
Yeah,
because of the cartoon.
I used to watch all of those, and one of the episodes had Luigi say, "That's Mama Luigi to you, Yoshi."
Yeah,
But Mr. Bison.
yeah. So I don't know if you've heard already, but basically, Peach is, I guess, kind of an enemy in the series. Basically, long story short, her and Mario got divorced, and Mario owes her half of his money, and he's not doing it. And basically, Mr. Bison had like a bodyguard or an insurance to do it. He basically think of him as the most retarded. Like he's strong, he's powerful, and everything, but he's like the most retarded bodyguard you'll ever meet.
Yeah, he's like an idiot. He's like the idiot bodyguard.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know why that's under the water a little bit because that looks like it's a pretty well-known thing.
yeah, yeah.
But you know, people they exist.
Hmm.
I'm just give me a second. You can just talk to people. I'm just going to check chat.
All right. I really don't know what else to say.
Well, we can continue on. We have now on the fourth layer. Old SML ripoff characters such as Jeffy and Mama Luigi. You had Jeffy at one point?
So basically, it was a paper puppet, like made out of a paper bag.
Oh yeah, most people
He
did that.
appears, but like he had rarely. The only time he appeared in the canon episode was in Bowser Jr. Gets Bullied video, where he just had like a short little appearance where he just talked to Wally for a bit. But overall, he doesn't really he existed canon wise, but he has like the most littlest appearances you could ever think of. So yeah, that's why. And Mama Luigi ever explained that he was in Mario Luigi Freakout Adventures.
Yeah, and then he changed the character of him has
Yeah,
changed to a non SML ripoff.
yeah,
Well, that's it for that layer. I don't. It's a very short layer. So now on the fifth layer, or it's getting to the bottom of the iceberg. Sister in the background. That's the
Alright,
next one.
so alright, here's a funny story. So what happened was I was filming Mario and Luigi Freakout Adventures. I was filming Mario Luigi Freakout Adventures season 3 finale. It was
Yeah.
no, it was the mid finale, like the episode before finale, episode 6. And my sister was doing laundry during it. So I was basically there was a scene with like the Super Goomba, and basically you can see her just walking there, and she was like picking out clothes. And another scene is where Junior's talking about his master plan, and in the background my sister is just doing laundry.
Doing her thing. That happens to me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
When you have siblings or cousins that are around that aren't a part of your videos, they tend to go into the background and be annoying.
Yeah, I could see why that's in the bottom because like Mario Luigi Freakout Adventures is a very old series and
And
not
it
many
appears in
people.
one episode.
Yeah, it's not like, and it's also a really old series overall. Like I made that season at like 5 or like the 10 subscribers, so it was really unknown at the time.
Next one is Bowser Junior's or Bowser Junior's eyebrows.
Yeah. So when I first started out with my Bowser Jr. in my series, he did the blush I got, his eyebrows fell off, so he appeared in 2 videos, which is my channel trailer and Bowser Jr. sneak peek, which is kind of like a pilot of the SMS, but not really. So overall, he just basically just didn't have eyebrows in that first time, and it was also a little bit. It was mentioned in the video as well.
Yeah. Next one is Luigi's hat.
Luigi's what?
Luigi's hat.
Luigi's hat.
Don't ask me.
Oh, it says that on there. I didn't remember. I haven't checked on it in a while.
It's
Luigi's
on the
basic.
fifth layer.
Oh, Luigi's hat. Well, in my movie, most of the movie, Luigi spends without his hat for 2 reasons. For one, I actually lost his hat at the time and didn't find it till near the end. So I turned it as a joke that like he lost his hat that entire movie. And he's not just he's like basically overall he doesn't wear his hat, and it kind of just turns as a joke in it.
Okay, we're getting to the more deeper level and the more old school, pretty not even, I don't even know stuff. SML plot, sneak peek of Bowser Jr.'s prank. You already explained a little bit of that.
Yeah, basically it was the pilot. Basically, it was what I was planning my series. See, originally, my series meant to kind of be some. It was kind of ripping off SML a little
SML
bit.
parody?
It was like basically Luigi would serve as a Chef Pee character, and Junior obviously is Junior,
Yeah.
and Wally, which is my blue toad, he would kind of serve like as Junior's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of like.
Out of all your videos, that's one of the videos I watched, so I actually understand what this one's about.
Yeah, so like I was just like it was very weird. Like it didn't feel like it's still technically like part of the series, but not really. It just
It's like
very different.
it's like the outsource. It's like it is a part of it. If you want to watch all the videos that are connected, that is part of it, but it really doesn't have anything to do with anything else. So you can
Yeah,
skip it.
yeah. Also, the video's quality is like it's very terrible. Here I might as
Yeah,
well show you.
it looks like a lot. It looks a lot like my older videos, which I despise and hate.
I can't really show it that well because I can't really see what's going on. But these were the 2 beds that I filmed it on. Junior and Wally talking was like on this bed, and the whole quote unquote wet scene was on here. See, um, and originally my mom wasn't on board with the whole YouTube thing,
That makes
so
sense.
um, I didn't want to piss her off. So when I was wetting them, I was really just throwing an empty bottle and acting like they were getting wet.
Yeah, that's what most plush tubers usually do. They take an empty water bottle and they just pour water on them
Yeah, yeah.
and pretend. Imagination. That was a whole thing. I don't know why that was its own thing, but Kid City I underline blue. Don't ask me what that
Oh,
is.
so Kid City knows about this. So when I was in, I guess I would say around like near the beginning of the channel, a friend actually, he was like quote unquote coder and stuff. He wanted to make a game called Kid City and he let me be a part of it. And he wanted me to promote it. So
Cool.
on my channel I basically kind of made posts about it and kind of,
Was trying to hype it up.
yeah, like I was like pasting because I had like the sketches and everything, and I would just show like the picture of the sketches and the item shops, etc.
Makes sense.
Wow. What?
Nothing. I was just tapping on the screen.
I got no credit for anything I did or anything, so I wanted to get revenge. So basically, I basically was like going around saying I created Kid City and oh this guy, I just to get after him because I was never gonna see him again because I was moving school. So this whole drama happened, and he literally created like 10 accounts to comment down on my videos, and I
I
knew they
hate
were all
people who do
separate
that.
accounts.
I hate people who do that. They just make 10 different
Yeah,
accounts just to say rude things in your comment
yeah,
section. I'm just like, get out of here. Shoot, I know you're the same person.
exactly. So I was just like, whatever, and that
Did
kind of just fulfilled.
What happened to the game? Does the game actually still exist or is it like out of existence?
So from what I know, there used to be an old website of the game, and I
To the way
made a
back.
video about the website. Unfortunately, I deleted it back then.
To
And
the way
what I
back.
do know is that there was like some sort of I list a little bit of the game left. It was like the most like it was like the least quality or anything left of it, like some sort of test mode or something. But I never got access to it, so I
Wait, so
really don't know.
what did you do for the project? Like, what was your part of the project?
They come up with character design, the item shops, etc.
So, like, the character design and the item shops, okay.
Yeah.
You should get credit for that. That was a really mean move of that dude. If you edit the characters, you should get one of the big credits because that's kind of the most important thing.
Yeah, you can actually look back at a couple of old videos. You gotta go like to my old 2017 ones, and they should still be up. There's like old videos of me showing the item shop.
Yeah, there's actually for the iceberg. There's actually a little picture of it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is no one. 6 a.m. The 6 a.m. I don't know what that means. 6 a.m. challenges or something.
No, so basically 6 a.m. is like the regular. It's like my save time. Like basically, I had a lot of sleeping problems when I was young, and
Yeah.
when I usually wake up a couple times, like whenever it was 6 a.m., it kind of be like a save time for me. I was like, oh, okay, it's safe. So one time on one of my videos, I basically went under the covers at 6 a.m. in the morning and just recorded the video.
What was that video called?
You'll see it on the iceberg. Just like read down the iceberg and you'll see.
Okay. Roblox High School.
Yeah.
Roblox High School. I saw
So-
a little bit of Roblox, but I don't know what that 100% means.
So Roblox High School is an old series I made, inspired by all like these roleplay videos and stuff. There was no real plot to it. Overall, I just acted like I was in this actual school and just messed around and shit. That last what?
Wait,
Yeah.
was there other people in this, or was it just you?
It was just me. There were you can obviously see other players in it, but none of them were interacting with me or anything. Most of the episodes were pretty dumb because it's just me, and also the music is extremely loud. But there actually was a time where other players were in it, but they just didn't, and that actually was interacting with. They just didn't know I was recording them.
Yeah, there's actually in the next one. There's more about it. It seems. One
Yeah.
question I have: did you actually finish that series, or did you scrap it and cancel it?
So I filmed 6 episodes of it, and after I filmed those 6 episodes, then I basically gave. I don't think I really gave up. Like I tried to film episode 7 a couple of times, but most of those videos, like those tests, or they're just lost. And it wasn't until like 2018, like a year later, around the same day,
Yeah.
I chose to bring it back. But I only brought it back for one episode, and it's just like kind of just forgot about it, I guess.
What was the last? Oh, these videos still up?
Yeah, there's literally There's literally a playlist for them.
Yes.
I I am planning to finish the series once I go to real high school, which shouldn't take that long. It's like literally in a year. So
Uh,
once I yeah
I 100% agree with you there. I like people who make playlists. You're on my good side because I hate plush tubers who have hundreds of videos that aren't on playlists, and then you're just scrolling through the back catalog trying to watch the episodes.
yeah so
Forget.
um, yeah I kind of just like I want to I'm gonna continue. I want to finish the series up one day, kind of giving it some sort of story. Near the end, it's only gonna have like 10 episodes. I'm planning to film those last two once I go to actual high school.
Pretty smart. Actually, what grade are you in? Grade 8?
Yeah, eighth, and I'm gonna go with ninth next
I'm in
year.
7, so we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Uh, AJ and Eggy82.
Oh, okay. So these are actually interesting. So AJ and AJ2 were my first real online friends I had around 2017 that I talked to, and I always just ship them together. So basically, you can actually see this in episode 4, which was the dance. It wasn't even like in the actual Roblox high school game. It wasn't like in the club game. And that video was like copyrighted music because I couldn't really control what they played. So I basically just trolled him most of the video, basically saying like, "Ooh, you like her" and stuff like that the entire video. And he didn't even know he was being recorded too.
Wait, did he actually? Was he typing in chat and whatever? Was he actually
Yeah,
reacting?
yeah, he was responding with me.
Does he only appear in that one episode? Does he appear afterwards?
He doesn't appear afterwards, although I still had contact with him for a while until I actually lost that Roblox account.
Oh, we'll never know who this is. I bet you the person, if somebody finds this, I will personally give you an email saying I don't give a crap.
You can still find Eggy82's Roblox profile. It's still there. I just don't think it's active. And my old account was called Rainbow Colt 7, and you can also kind of see it in the corner. So you can just go there and check like old friends I had at the time.
So now on the bottom of the iceberg. This is the bottom and then the iceberg will be over, and then we'll talk about different stuff. Secret dead accounts.
Yeah, so I had a hell of a ton of dead accounts. Some of them were tests. What?
How much did you have, or do you remember?
I think I had like over 12 or something.
That's not anything. I have over 20 dead.
Yeah, I think I only used one of them were for like news, kind of like how SML has Super Mario Logan, Super Luigi Logan. I had like SNLand news. So yeah, so I had those. Most of them weren't ever like, some of them were touched and only had like 1 or 2 videos on them, and some of them were like just never touched again.
Are they still up, or have they been like long gone? YouTube went out of existence. They don't exist.
It's just they don't have any videos on them, or some of them do, but they're dead.
Okay, so they'll never come back. And Dragon Tales. It sounds like Duck Tales to me.
So it was back in like 2017. Basically, whenever I couldn't upload on LaughStock, I basically just grabbed my mom's iPad and just recorded this shitty series called Dragon Tales. I wouldn't recommend watching them because it's like the most shittiest thing ever. No editing whatsoever. It's terrible.
Okay, so that's the end of the iceberg. Did you make this iceberg, or did somebody else make it?
I don't know, but I just
so if whoever made this iceberg, and you better have proof, and it better be true. If it's not true, I'm not gonna be happy. Special thanks to you for doing this iceberg.
All right. Well, I wish I could stay more to talk, but like I'm kind of in my mid break right now, and for school because I go like to school, in an hour.
Yeah, we already do.
So I kind of need to go eat right now and stuff. And yeah, but it was nice doing this interview.
You too. That's gonna be in the interview, and bye, guys.
All right. Bye.